A bite from a female anopheles mosquito infected by plasmodium parasite is what causes malaria. Typical symptoms of malaria such as fever, dehydration, sweating, weakness and chills can be alleviated through the use of herbal remedies alongside allopathic medication. Some of the best herbal remedies for malaria are sweet wormwood, cinnamon, feverfew, echinacea, Spanish needle, African peach and garlic. Some of these herbal remedies destroy the malarial parasite in the body. Others are effective in reducing the fever and increasing the immunity of the body. Some of these herbs are as effective as medication in countering the symptoms of malaria. This article covers some of the most efficacious herbal remedies for combating malaria. Do consult a qualified medical health care practitioner before taking any of these herbal remedies. Basil leaves. Basil leaves are found in all homes very easily. Basil leaves help reduce malarial fever and can also be consumed all the year round to prevent infections from affecting the body. The tea made using this herb also acts as an appetizer, and induces hunger. To use, boil about 2 glasses of water and add a few basil leaves to it. Let the mix boil till it is reduced to half. When hot, add sugar and cinnamon powder as per taste and consume the tea for relief. Alternately, you can also crush about a handful of basil leaves. Press the crushed leaves on a sieve and extract about 3-5 teaspoons of juice. Add 1/2 teaspoon or a pinch of black pepper and drink the potion in 2-3 installments.
Fever nut. Fever nut is used when the temperature rises abnormally, causing fits. To use, at the very onset of fever, take approximately 6 grams of the seeds and consume with a cup of water. There are chances that the temperature may not rise considerably, but in case it does, repeat the process after 2 hours. Though the nut is not very easy to obtain, but can be got at specialty stores that deal mainly in natural herbs and can be stored for long periods.
Have plenty of water. In case of most of the diseases and infections and diseases, it is suggested that one adheres to plenty of plain and regular water. In such a scenario, about 10 glasses of water is highly recommendable. It helps in flushing out the toxins from the body as well as treats any kinds of internal inflammation. It also helps in cleansing the bacteria and virus from the body that causes malaria. Apart from water, other healthy liquids like fresh fruits juices, coconut water, soups and broths and herbal teas can also be considered. Follow the idea until the problem subsides completely. It is one of the easiest home remedies. It is necessary to begin treating malarial fever at the very onset to prevent it from increasing and affecting the functioning of internal organs of the body. If the condition is severe, it is advisable to visit the doctor immediately and not wait for slow home remedy processes to start working.
Feverfew. Anistum parthenium is the botanical name of this herb. It has been used in many European civilizations as a cure for diseases and disorders. As the name of this herb suggests, its chief medical benefit is that it lowers fever. As malaria is characterized by high fever, it is important to use this herbal remedy to combat this disease. Parthenolides are chemical compounds found in this herb which reduce fever caused due to conditions ranging from malaria to influenza. Feverfew is available in supplement and extract form, but it is best when taken in tablet form. Take about 200 milligrams of this herb each day to alleviate the symptoms of malaria. The nausea and lack of appetite induced by this disease can also be countered by taking Feverfew.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon is known by the Latin name Cinnamomum zeylanicum. This herb is well known for spicing up cakes and baked items. It has a sweetish taste and it is used to flavor curries in India, where it is known as dalchini. Cinnamon bark contains many medicinal properties. Besides containing nutrients like manganese, iron and calcium, this herb also contains compounds like cinnamylacetate and cinnamaldehyde which help to cure malaria. Powder the bark of this herb and then mix it with hot water and honey. Consume this mixture every day for getting relief from the symptoms of malaria.
Sweet wormwood. Artemisia annua is the botanical name conferred upon this herb. It is also known as a very potent herbal remedy for malaria. Sweet wormwood leaves have been used as a herbal cure for malaria in China since ancient times. A chemical compound in this herb known as artemisinin is capable of fending off malarial parasite-induced infection, according to researchers. Flavonoids in the dried leaves of this herb give this compound the potency to combat the malarial parasite inhabiting the human body. You can crush the dried leaves of this herb into a fine powder and consume this daily for warding off malaria.
Garlic. Allium sativum is the botanical name of garlic. Garlic has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. It is also very effective in combating virus and parasites due to the presence of antioxidants like allicin, ajoine and olein. Garlic is best when consumed raw in chopped or crushed form. You can eat cloves of garlic to ensure that your recovery process becomes quicker. Garlic also refreshes the system. You can also take garlic tablets, if you find the potent smell of raw garlic difficult to bear. Garlic has many benefits for instilling good health, including developing the resistance of the body to fight parasite-caused diseases like malaria.
Spanish needle. The botanical name of this herb is Bidens pilosa. Spanish needle is also used in China as a herbal remedy where it is called guizancao. Triterpenes, flavonoids, steroids and sesterpenes found in this herb give it anti-malarial properties. This herb is also hypotensive and anti-ulcer. Researchers have found the roots of this herb to be as effective as allopathic medication in treating the symptoms of malaria. This herb should not be opted for if you are pregnant. You must also avoid this herbal remedy if you are suffering from bladder or kidney ailments. You can soak the root of this herb in hot water for 3 to 4 hours and then strain the liquid and drink it to get good results.
African peach. The Latin name of this herb is Naucli latifolia. This African herb has been used as a folk remedy for malaria since ancient times in Africa. Traditional healers often prescribe this herb as a remedy for the fever and chills that accompany malaria. The root of this herb is particularly beneficial in treating malaria. Saponins, indole alkaloids, monoterpenes, and triterpenes found in this herb give it anti-malarial, antibacterial and antifungal properties. Malaria can be effectively treated using this herb. The extract from the root of this herb has been found to reduce the fever and eliminate body ache caused due to malaria. African peach is a herb which has the ability to also lower inflammations, making it an effective cure for maladies and ailments other than malaria as well. Experts recommend that this herb should be avoided for women who are pregnant.
Echinacea. Echinacea augustifolia is the Latin name of this herb. In common parlance, it is referred to as purple cornflower. Echinacea is a well-known herbal remedy for boosting immunity. Due to this reason, it is a very good herbal remedy for malaria. Combating the malarial parasite in the body causes the person to develop fever. Echinacea increases the resistance of the body to the infection-causing parasite and increases the ability of the body to fight back against the disease. Echinacea improves immune system functioning and also guards against the recurrence of malaria. You can take this herb in the form of an extract or supplement. Tea prepared from the roots of this herb can also be consumed regularly to enhance your immunity and combat malaria.
Ginger and raisin. Ginger and raisin can be used by boiling about a small piece of ginger and a teaspoon of dried green resin in a glass of water. Boil till the mixture is reduced to half and consume after it cools down. Due to the presence of raisin, the water is naturally sweet and easy to drink. The benefits of this water include normalizing body temperature and acts as a medicine to reduce the pain in the body, helps revive the taste buds and induces hunger. Though it works slow, but is effective after 2-3 days of starting the dose.
Cold pack application. If the temperature is abnormally high and refuses to subside, besides medication, cold packs help normalize the temperature. To use, dip 2-3 big towels in ice cold water and wrap around the person, especially limbs and stomach area, and cover with a thin warm sheet or blanket. Let it stay for about 30-45 minutes before removing it. Repeat this process every 3 hours to reduce the temperature noticeably. You can also use a cold water dip towel and leave it on forehead with a change of towel every 20 minutes to reduce the temperature.
Lime and lemon. Lime and lemon mixed in certain proportions purify the blood, reduce temperature and normalizes the bowel movements. to use, take 60 milliliters of water and add about 3 grams of lime in it. Mix the juice of 1 lemon to it and drink immediately. This can be done twice a day before meals so that it is easy for the patient to have food. It also is a good digestive agent. Consumed in cold water, the mix can also bring down temperature quickly.
How to stay away from malaria. Avoid malaria-affected areas. Malaria-causing mosquitoes are most active during monsoons. These mosquitoes breed and reproduce the fastest during monsoons, thus the fear of contracting malaria is highest during monsoons. Therefore, travel to such places should be avoided. If travel cannot be avoided, then the below-mentioned precautions can be taken for a safer trip. Stay.
Take preventive medicines. Know that it only takes 1 bite from an infected mosquito to transmit malaria. Be savvy in avoiding exposure to these potentially dangerous, disease-borne insects. While one is traveling to a place where malaria is prevailing, preventative medicine should be taken as per advice of suitable medical practitioner. Some tablets need to be taken once a day and some once a week. You will need to start taking the medicine before you leave throughout your trip and continue on your return to be sure that there is no chance of infection.
Avoid stepping out during dark. Mosquitoes are most active after sundown and active till sunrise. Mosquitoes prevail in unhygienic environments and dirty places along with open water bodies. Outdoor activities should be avoided at these times. If not an option, then some mosquito repellent creams should be applied before leaving so that the mosquitoes stay away and do not bite.
Avoid unhygienic places. Malaria-causing mosquitoes are mostly found in unhygienic places, such as open water bodies, potholes, open garbage bins, and unclean toilets. Traveling or going to such places should be avoided. If avoidance is not possible, then it is advised to travel in air-conditioned cars.
Wear right clothes. When stepping out, people should wear clothing which covers their whole body as to minimize the area for mosquitoes to bite. A single bite can cause the person to stay indoors for long. Dark colors attract flies, hence dark color clothing should be avoided and use of light color clothes should be increased. Clothes should be washed frequently and dried properly so that flies are not attracted to the person wearing them.
Indoor safety. The most important prevention is to avoid mosquito bites so that there is no chance of being infected. These should be taken care for avoiding the disease. Windows should be closed before it becomes dark as mosquitoes enter the indoors during dusk. Flying insect sprays can be used indoors around sleeping areas to reduce the chance of malaria propagation.
Use air conditioners. Air conditioning deters mosquitoes, and windows that can be shut or at least with screens can help decrease the number of mosquito bites. A person should stay in air-conditioned places as flies are found lesser in colder places and more in warmer places. Mosquitoes breed lesser in cold places and thus there is lesser chance for increase in the number of such flies.
Use of mosquitoes repellents. Mosquito repellents and bed nets should be used if you stay in an area having a lot of malaria cases in your surroundings. Various modern devices like mosquito repellent coils or other modern devices can also be used. Repellents and chemicals of well-known brands should only be used as to be sure of the effectiveness of the same and at the same time avoiding any side.
Maintain cleanliness. A person should keep his house and his neighborhood neat and clean. Buildup of standing water should be avoided at all costs because they are the major reason for mosquito prevalence. Further, open garbage bins should be avoided. The neighborhood should be kept neat and clean.
Insecticide and pesticide. Malaria-causing bugs prevail in unhygienic environments and dirty places along with open water bodies. A person should regularly spray insecticide and pesticide both indoors and outdoors to kill the various malaria-causing bugs. This should also be done in public places by the authorities for preventing outbreak of the disease.
Special care for children. Children should not be allowed to play in dirty places to save them from mosquito bites. They should apply fly repellents before stepping out to play. Wearing full-sleeve shirts and covered dresses to minimize the open areas for bites. Community swimming pools and parks should be avoided in case flies are noticed in the surrounding areas. Children should also not visit friends and families who are infected, as it only takes one bite and the malaria bug gets you. Long trousers, long-sleeved clothing and socks thick enough to stop the mosquitoes' bites will also protect the children, and should be worn outside after sunset. But it may be hard to follow such advice in a hot climate. Light colors are less attractive to mosquitoes.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe for more videos. Bye!